Hi. Not yet, but we're gonna do a yoga class online in a few minutes.
Yeah, I mistakenly just assumed I was supposed to be here for this. We're doing it here now.
Have you ever done an online yoga class?
I video recorded for the Shala, but I had a student and I guided her through it just because I'm a very hands-on visual person, so it's really hard for me to teach without watching somebody. So
Will you be able to see everybody?
I will be able to see them?
Yes.
Okay,
I can do it like right here.
cool.
I'm not very good, but. Mute that. Do not disturb.
Hey, we're gonna grab a mock and roll real quick.
Okay. Nope.
How soon are you starting?
7.
15 minutes.
6:40. Yeah, 15 minutes.
Is someone making this here?
Hey.
Hi. Yep.
Yep. Oh, now you're going to be nice and join the club? Okay.
I'm so sorry.
No, that's, you're all good. Like I just assumed.
That's what I was like.
Yeah, I was like.
Wonderful.
Are you going to be nice and join the club now?
That's my buddy Isaac, which is good.
Awesome.
I'll let him join us.
Sweet.
Hey, man. How are you?
Ogie, what you doing? He's very fascinated. Am I in your domain? Is that the problem?
Good.
Are you?
Yeah. He's gonna be here.
Okay, cool.
Is that okay?
I'm good.
All right.
Yeah. I feel awkward people watching me and I'm not doing anything. Hey guys.
Hey, Amanda.
You know how to like mute them and all that and all. Yeah. So you'll be talking. They'll all be muted.
Okay, cool.
At a point.
Okay.
So. If you see that it really is.
Why did that happen?
Yeah, I don't want to sit there and like have them just stare at me.
Well, they can through this.
Being all $50 a day. All right, no, you're out of here. You're being a butt. Out, 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 out. Out. Out, kitchen, kitchen, kitchen. Yeah, you can kiss that.
It's gonna be. It's gonna be.
And look, like constantly looking, so.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
How many of y'all been having washing during your time?
Do it all day.
Oh, all day, okay.
So the most we had was like 3 to 20. I don't know if this will be.
Is that Eddie Gilbert? Hey, Kit. Hi. Oh my gosh, how are you? Oh, it's so good to see you. Hey, Hendrix. Look at that.
What's
Hey. Oh my gosh.
Everybody.
Hey.
What's happening? How's the being with child?
Oh, she had.
Here's
It is.
Down there.
Hey!
Oh, you.
Look at that. They got me back. They got me back.
So here we
Oh.
In your room.
Oh, thanks.
are.
Don't run, don't run. Do not run.
Yeah, good.
About 15 minutes.
Yeah, we usually start a little bit early so people can get on and chat.
Okay. Gotcha.
I need to find my comfortable seat.
Did you find it?
Usually for our class, like we'll
Hendrix, you want the blue one or the gold one?
There are yogi toes in the closet.
Both of them. We should share them.
No, we each get one.
Okay. That's the gold one.
Yes.
I want the gold one.
Okay. You can have the gold one.
Is it gold?
Oh, yay.
Yeah, just get with me and I'll send all that all. Is that a real? How does this work? Is this working?
Technology, yeah, Charles.
Yeah.
Looks like you just woke up.
Pretty much, yeah. How I'll do this. Here's Mike.
You ever see that? It's how it makes things flat. We can do that flat. And we do that again. It's really cool. Just put your feet like this.
There you go.
Hands on
You hear me now?
sides. And then you do this. First you do this.
Anybody hear me?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
For a second.
Yeah, I'm closing the door.
You'll be
I muted you.
Okay.
Tell me if it's better when I turn this on. Do you see it better?
No different. Better.
Better for us to see her?
okay.
Yeah.
Usually we do that.
Dave, are you talking? I can't hear you.
Come on.
Wow, that's quite a beard, Dave.
Thanks. You look good there with your phone. Just go.
Amazing. You want a beard like that, Hendrix?
Yeah, you should get it.
Our power flickered and I had to reset the whole internet.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was a real pain.
Full internet, huh?
Hey, Kanisha, again. Second time today.
Been a pleasure.
It has. Do you have any weird equipment this time?
Nope, just my body.
I really enjoyed that earlier.
I'm just going over to make it flatter.
Great.
Misha. They're all functioning out. Never fucking stay, you cheese. Right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Next camera's all screwed up. Now there's like a shot in the ceiling.
You'd be in a butthole today.
Nope. That's not gonna help at all. Fuck. All right.
Hey, can you not be a butthole? Can you not be a butthole? Go either way. Be nice.
How do we get our money?
Yes, I love you too. Where are we going? You're too big to stay in my life anymore.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hey, George.
The sunroom's like the perfect place for that.
Well, I think you turn it off.
Who goes out here? Who's on there?
There's a lot of people. Look, come here.
I don't want to do it.
Come on. Look.
What's
There's
that?
Marty. Look,
Hello.
there's-
No, Dustin with the shirt off. Can you hear me?
Oh, it's Jamie.
Yeah.
It's Jamie.
That's right.
Look, Eddie's on here.
Trying to get on my
Hey, Eddie.
computer. Hey, can you hear me?
Katie's got her yoga
Hey,
mat.
Jamie. We can hear you.
Okay, cool. It keeps turning off and on. So I'm gonna try to play them.
You may be able to see people. What's up, Chiney?
going on, man? I'm trying to get it on my laptop. I'm on my phone. I'm trying to get it on my laptop too. Get double video.
Hooked an HDMI up to the main.
Slow down now.
Yeah.
I don't know that we need more than one video, you Cheney.
I do, Cheney.
I gotta need different angles.
Proceed.
That's right. The bird's eye view. You need the bird's eye. The downward dog
wins
angle. There.
Hey, Mary Lou. What up, G?
Hey there.
I ain't seen your face in a long time other than via video.
The wins. Look how fun. Oh, and Mary Lou. Oh, my people. I'm so sad.
Got Megan Marcus up in here. Mindy.
There's Megan. Oh, there's Megan.
Okay, you ready?
What's up, Wins?
All right, it's 7. I'm gonna mute you all. Later. All right, they're all muted. Turn it over to you.
Good. Hey, guys. All right, so you're going to bear with me. Y'all officially get my very first live stream yoga class. And I know some of you I don't know, so I'm going to kind of teach an all-around, all-levels class. I do a quick, or I do one set that's pretty beginner basic, and then I add a second set that is a little more intermediate moves, and then a third set that will have some optional advanced options for those of you who normally practice with me. So you can choose to take those options, you can choose to ignore those options, and of course, child's pose, which we will actually start with, will be our first option. So if you will, go ahead and come onto your mat and start in child's pose. So we're gonna have your knees nice and wide. Settle your chest here in between the thighs. Forehead will settle to the mat. And take a moment to just tune in. You'll notice your breath a little bit louder here. Tune into your breath and gradually begin to deepen that breath. So moving into a little bit more of an audible, fuller diaphragmatic breath. Inhaling fully through the nostrils and exhaling fully. See if you can create a nice audible swirl through the back of your throat as you breathe. So again, gradually creating deeper inhalations, nice deep swirling exhalations, and allowing again your breath to be your attention. Calming your thoughts. Tuning awareness to body and to breath. So when you're ready, we're going to go ahead and inhale. Walk both hands off into the right side of your mat. Root down to your palms and create a gentle tug through the left side. So as you root through the palms, you're gently pulling through that left side, creating space between the left shoulder and hip, and creating space between each end of the rib. So breathing into that space as you hold here. Again, inhaling fully and exhaling fully. Again, continue with that deep audible swirl as you breathe. Inhale, come back to center. And then go ahead and tiptoe both hands off into your left side. So root down to your palms, create a gentle tug, a gentle pull here through the right side body. Creating space between that right shoulder, space here between the hip, shoulder and hip, breathing into that space as you hold here. Exploring the side body with your breath. So again, inhaling fully and exhaling fully. Inhale, come back to center. Here we'll transition up to tabletop. So placing your palms directly below your shoulders, knees in front of the hips. Working into a few cat-cow undulations. So as you're inhaling, we're going to tuck the toes under, tip up to your tailbone, draw your belly downward,
PA sweat, reaching away from the chest, looking up. As you exhale, tuck your chin, tuck the tailbone, lift through your spine, creating protraction here between the shoulder blades. And again, inhaling, belly pulling downward, lifting through the heart. And again, exhaling, tucking your chin, tucking the tailbone. I want you to go ahead and continue this movement. So connecting your body movement here with your breath. So again, inhaling as you open, exhaling as you lift through the spine. Again, movement here is guided by your breath. Inhale again, tuck the toes under. Begin to lift your hips up. You can have the knees bent as you lift the hips high and then gradually press your heels down. Moving into our first downward facing dog. As you hold down dog, you're welcome to paddle out the legs. So maybe you bend one knee at a time, maybe you turn your head here gently side to side. Just any kind of exploratory movement that feels good in your body. We're going to go slow with movement, checking in and finding out where you are in your body for your practice today. Maybe noticing any tension or any areas that just might need a little extra attention, a little extra caution as we work into them today. And when you're ready, go ahead and press evenly down to your heels, even energy and pushing forward to your hands. Make sure your fingers are spreading nice and wide. Try to soften the neck here. Also softening the expression of the face. Disconnecting bottom teeth from the top. So we're going to relax the jaw. And again, check in on that breath. Inhaling fully. And exhaling fully. When you're ready, we'll take the gaze forward to the very top of your mat. Step both feet forward. Some of you have it in your practice to jump forward. As we step forward, we're going to move straight into a flat back. Your fingertips can be to the ground. Some of you can take your hands to shins. Pull the heart forward, shoulder blades pull back. As you exhale, fold forward and away. So let's release, relax the upper body here. Arms are heavy, head is hanging. Spine lengthens down just a little more here with each exhalation. Again, take a few moments to take in a few deep inhales, full deep audible exhales, maybe some yeses and nos with the head, letting go of any tension in the neck. And then we'll soften both knees, begin to slowly roll up. So I want you to stack your spine one vertebrae at a time, rolling all the way up to standing. Releasing, relaxing, and rolling your shoulders gently down and back. Palms will face forward as we hold here into mountain. Let's take in a deep inhale, arms lift, reaching up. You can take a deep or just a slight back bend as you inhale. As you exhale, hinge forward and waist. Knees can be soft here. Inhale, move back to that flat back. So pull the heart forward, long spine. Release the hands. Again, you can step. Some of you have it in your practice with jump. Coming back into plank position. Lower down strong. If you need to rest at the belly, you can. Some of you have chaturanga, a low plank cover. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Hips are high again, heels press down nice and low. Pause. Again, checking in on the breath. Inhaling fully. And exhaling fully. And gaze is forward. Again, you can step, you can jump, bring both feet forward again to the top of your mat. Look forward, flat back. Exhale is fold. Reverse swan dive this time. So arms swoop alongside the body as you rise to standing. Stay standing as you release the hands back to heart center or by your side. Inhale, arms lift, reaching up. Again, a nice deep or just a slight back bend. As you exhale, hinge forward the waist, folding forward deeply. Inhale, look forward, flat back, long spine. Release the hands. You can step, or again, you might jump, come back to plank, lower down strong. Inhale, up dog or cobra. So cobra with your hips grounded, up dog or up on the tops of your feet. Exhale, downward dog. Again, hips are high. This time we'll center the left foot, pick your right leg up to your own degree. So even energy pushing forward with your hands. As I lift my right leg, I don't dump all my weight into the left shoulder. Keep that even energy, pushing forward. Let's take in a deep inhale. On your next exhale, let's move forward. Take your right elbow. See if you can tap it to your right, move your right knee to your right elbow or tricep. Inhale, brush the leg up and back. This time we're going to go underneath the body. So moving underneath the body, tap that right knee to the left elbow. Inhale, brush the leg back. Good. Exhale, pull the knee through to center. Step the foot forward. Pick it up and place it if you need to. Drop that back knee down. Untuck the toes. Arms lift, moving into a low lunge. Feel free to lift your gaze here as you challenge your balance. Arms lifting, try to relax your shoulders gently down and away from the ears. Maintain some softness here in the face as you hold. Maintain the steadiness in the breath as you hold. Some of you might crave a little gentle back bend. As you exhale, we'll reframe that front foot with both hands. Tuck your back toes under. Step back to plank. Lower down slowly. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale again to down dog. Again, hips are high. Hands pressing firmly forward. Again, fingers spread pretty nice and wide. Check in. Make sure again you're softening the neck. You're softening the expression of the face. You're breathing deeply. And we'll switch sides. Just center the right foot. Pick the left leg up. Taking that deep inhale as you exhale. Tap your left knee to the left elbow or tricep. Good. Inhale, brush the leg back. Go underneath the body. Again, let's tap to the right elbow. Good. Inhale, brush the leg back. Pull the knee through to center. Step the foot forward. Drop your back knee down. Untuck the toes. Low lunge. Arms lift, reaching up. Again, breathing in deeply. Relax the shoulders. Maybe you look up to challenge your balance, but again, you're breathing in deep. Inhale here, and then as you exhale, lower both hands down. Reframe that front foot. Step back to plank. So this time we're going to pause at plank. Stay at the top of your plank. We're going to rotate your left side open. So the right hand will stay rooted. Stack, left shoulder above the right. Now, if you need to take a modification here, you can always drop your back knee to the ground. Maybe challenging your balance as you look up. Core is active, so we're not dropping into that bottom hip. We're lifting up. Inhale deeply as you exhale, close position. Come back into your forward plank. Inhale, rotate right side open. So the left hand stays rooted. Left hand is slightly forward that left shoulder. Again, right hand reaching up. Maybe you lift the gaze here. Remember, you can always modify with that left knee to the ground if you need to take a modification. Inhale fully. Exhale fully. Good. Close position. Come back to your forward plank. Lower down strong. Inhale, up dog. Exhale again to downward dog. Hips are high, heels pressed down nice and low. Again, we'll pause, we'll breathe, we'll check in. Softening the neck, softening the face, and checking in, making sure you're breathing in deep. So again, take your gaze forward. Step, maybe jump. Bring both feet forward. This time our big toes will come together. Moving into a chair position. So bend the knees, zip the inner seams of the legs together as we lift the arms. Glutes are active here. Take your gaze towards the hands. Continue to drop the shoulders down and away from the ears. Keep your glutes active. Inhale, we'll rise. Take a deep back bend. Exhale, straight into a forward fold. Inhale, look forward. Release your hands. Again, you can step or you can jump. Come back to plank. Lower down strong. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, into down dog. So again, check in. Maintaining again that audible swirl here as you breathe. Sometimes it's referred to as Darth Vader breath, if that helps. Creating again that nice sweet sound as you breathe. So that was our warm-up round. This is where I add on a few things. You can choose to explore them. You can choose to ignore them. We'll center that left foot. Pick your right leg up again. Taking a deep inhale. Again, as you exhale, we're going to take the right knee to the right elbow. Don't rush through this. I want you to pause here. See if you can hook it up to the tricep. You can stay here. Here's our add-on. Optional chin to floor push-up. Push it back into down dog split. Twist, take the knee up underneath the body. All right, so we're going to extend that leg. Suction cup your left foot to the floor. Rotate left side open. Pause here, breathe here. This is called rock star. Breath is steady, face is soft as you do this work. And then make your way back into your down dog. So the leg will lift as you brush it back. Step the foot forward. High lunge this time. So our back heel will push back. That back knee stays lifted. On your inhale, lift the arms up. Forward knee again is bending. Left heel pressing firmly back as you lift the knee up and away from the floor. Breath is steady. One more deep inhale here. As you exhale, lower both hands down to reframe your front foot. Keep your left hand rooted. Inhale, roll your right shoulder back. So we're moving into a twist. Looking up towards your right hand. Breath is steady. Keep in mind you can always modify if you need to drop your back knee to the ground if you're a little bit tired today. Otherwise, keep that back heel actively pushing back, lifting the knee up and away from the floor. Very nice. Again, stacking as best you can. Right shoulder above the left, looking up. One more deep inhale. As you exhale, lower your right hand to the right thigh, drop your left knee to the ground, and untuck your toes. Pause here. So we're in a low lunge twist as you hold, turning your gaze here beyond that back shoulder. Again, taking a moment to breathe in deep. And then as you exhale, lower both hands to the inside of your front foot. So both hands again to the inside of the foot. Breath is moving. Some of you have tight hip flexors. If you need to shift back a little bit, you can. Otherwise, keep the hips again nice and low. That right knee squeezing into right shoulder. Some of you a little more limber. If you want to drop down, maybe bending the elbow. Some of you might come down to what we call full lizard pose, taking your forearms to the floor. So again, these are options. You don't have to take them. You can choose to explore them. You can choose to ignore them. So again, some of you are going to be here. Some of you are going to be back here. So choose the variation that's the most appropriate for you, your practice today. Again, inhale fully. Exhale fully. If you're on your forearms, go ahead and come back up to your hands. Tuck your back toes under. Lift the back knee up. So this is going to be a little bit of a different transition. Step up with your left foot. So we're going to come into a low squat. I'm going to turn and face you for that squat. You stay on the front of your mat. As you're in the squat, you can come into some exploratory movement. Maybe opening the hips here from side to side. And then when you're ready, root your hands down out in front of you, shift your weight back, getting into the calves, and allow your head to fall gently forward. So soften the neck here, breathe. Again, inhaling fully. If you're steady here, you can stay, or place your palms together. So this is called yogi squat. We're going to use the elbows to push into the knees, taking the forearms parallel to the floor. Chest stays lifted. Shoulder blades retract down and back. You are lifting and engaging here through pelvic floor. Navel pulls again in nice and tight. Breath is steady. And again, here's where I'm going to give you the option to stay exactly where you are if that's where you need to be. Some of you, I know who've been practicing with me, have Bakasana or arm balance in your practice, and I'm going to show you a couple of variations to explore that. Placing your hands down, tuck your knees deep. You can just lean into this and get the sensation of being in this position. Some of you might lift one foot. Some of you have it in your practice to lift both feet up. Again, you can choose to explore this. Some of you are going to stay in that squat. So again, make this your own, make this accessible to you, but be playful with it. Good. Pull the heels up, point the toes up and back. That helps with balance. Don't look down, don't look down. Chain to get to it. Good, heels up, toes point up and back. So I see a lot of this with your feet flexing down, and that'll pull your weight down. Point your toes up and back. However you may get there, step or jump, come back to plank. Lower down strong. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. So that was all our right side. We're gonna go ahead and do that same thing, that same series on the left side. So go ahead and brush your left leg back. Tap left knee to left elbow. Again, we're not rushing through this transition. Pause here. Your other option was to add a chin to floor push-up. Brush the leg back up again. Twist, take the knee up underneath the body. Extend the leg. Suction cup that right foot down. Rotate right side open. Nice. So again, stacking, looking up. Make sure again that right foot is planted. You're not shrugging into that left hip or left shoulder. You're lifting, activating here, breathing in deep. And then we'll transition back to that down dog split. So place the hand down, kick the leg back. Step that left foot forward. High lunge, so kick both arms up on your inhale. Breath again is moving as we hold here. Some of you might feel a little out of breath. So let's check in, see if we can control again a nice deep active breath here. Maintaining again softness in the face, softness in the shoulders. Inhale, and then as you exhale, lower both hands down. Reframe your front foot. Right hand will stay rooted. We'll twist facing your left. Left hand will reach up. Feel free to lift your gaze. Make sure you're breathing in deep. So there's a tendency when you're in a twist and narrow your breath. So I want you to check in. Breathe in. One more deep inhale here. As you exhale, lower your left hand to the left thigh, drop that right knee down, untap the toes. Continue to push the left hand to left thigh, pushing that left shoulder back, going a little bit deeper into the twist. Try not to shrug or dump into this right shoulder, push. Breathe into the twist. We'll take in one more deep inhale here. As you exhale, lower your left hand to the inside of your left foot, pause. Some of you took this a little bit lower. So again, keep in mind, you can stay here. Some of you might need to shift back a bit. Some of you took it into that full expression of lizard. This is a great place if you have a block at home, you can rest your forearms to the block so that'll help you get a little bit closer to the ground. But again, make sure as you're holding here, you're breathing in. Creating softness where you can create softness, creating calmness where you can create calmness. We'll take in one more deep inhale. As you exhale, walk it back up to the hands if you're on the forearms. Again, we're going to tuck your back toes under. Kick that back knee up, step up, come into your squat. Again, explore movement in your squat here. Any kind of exploratory movement. If you have a block at home, you can always sit back onto a block, or you can always take your heels, or a towel up underneath your heels if you have tight calves, tight Achilles. Some of you might need to keep your hips a little bit higher. So again, just checking in, tuning in, honoring where you are in your practice today. All right, let's go ahead and bring your palms back together, heart center. Take your elbows again to the inside of the knees. Press. As you push, you're squeezing the knees to the elbows. Chest again is lifted, belly pulls in, those shoulder blades again are drawing down and back. Core is active. Let's pause here, let's breathe here. All right, so we're gonna get a little leg action. I want you to reach your hands forward and then cross your right hand over your left shoulder, left hand over the right shoulder. Keep those elbows level with your shoulders. Press down with your feet. Come on up to standing. Good. Come back down, way back. Chest stays lifted, torso long, core tight. Push back up to standing. Nice, and come right back down. We won't do a lot of those. Just a few more, connecting this movement here with your breath. Okay, let's come down one more time. Bring again your hands together, heart center. You can stay here. Some of you took that crane balance we call Bakasana. So again, maybe last time you just leaned your weight forward with hands and you stay with this option. Maybe last time you lifted one foot and this time you might want to switch to the other foot. Maybe this time you venture into lifting both feet. So again, make this your own. Maybe this time you keep both feet on the ground. Make sure you're not looking down. I see some of you looking down. Look slightly forward. Look slightly forward. If you're looking down, your weight is going to follow. So look just out in front of your body. Chin away from the chest. And then lift. When you're ready, we'll all meet back to plank. Step, jump, hop, walk, crawl, however you get there. Very nice. Pause here. A very optional push-up from plank. So if you want to take a tricep push-up, feel free to take it. Feel free to stay at the top. Again, the right hand will stay rooted. We'll go into one more round of side plank. So the left hand will reach up as the right hand stays rooted. Some of you needed to modify with the right knee down, so feel free to modify here. Again, check in. Make sure you're not panting with your breath. Control it. Keep it steady. Some of you are going to stay here. Some of you might venture to step back with that left foot. Push up through your hips. Reach back, open, and expand. You can choose to explore this. You can choose to ignore this. Child's pose is always an option. Inhale deeply as you exhale. Let's all meet back to plank. Roll to the other side. Stack. Right side above your left. Look up. Breathe. Inhaling fully, exhaling fully. Try not to shrug into that left side. Lift up. Choose to stay here or to step the foot back if you will. Push up your hips. This is called wild thing. Press up to your thighs. Open here to the heart. You can do this or modify. One more deep inhale. And as you exhale, close position. Come back into your forward plank. Lower down strong. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale to down dog. Take a few deep breaths here. Maybe again, you pedal out the legs. Maybe you turn the head from side to side again. Any kind of exploratory movement. Maybe you feel a little extra freedom in your movement already. Good, and then when you're ready, let's go ahead and press evenly down to your heels. Take your gaze forward, step or jump. Bring both feet forward to the top of your mat. Big toes together. We're going to take that deep bend through the knees. Hips are low, arms lifting up, moving into chair. Rise, take a deep back bend. As you exhale, forward fold. So hinge forward here at the waist. Inhale, look forward, flat back, lengthen through your spine. Release your hand, step or jump. Come back to plank. Lower down strong. Inhale, up dog. Exhale again to down dog. So again, take a few moments to hold in down dog. So that was round 2. That was my intermediate. At any time again, you need to take a break. Come back into this child's pose. Take a moment to rest. Otherwise, we're in down dog. Breathing in deep. If you're with me, down dog. Going into our third round, take that right leg up. Remembering, I'm going to add a few things. You can choose to explore them. You can choose to ignore them. Taking that deep inhale, exhale. Take your right knee to the right elbow. You can stay here. Optional chin to forward push-up. You might extend the leg with that push-up. I know some of you can do it. Push it back. Twist, take the knee up underneath the body again. Extend the leg over to the left. Suction cup that left foot. Rotate left side open. Breathe. You might explore bending the bottom knee, getting into that left inner thigh. You might not. You might keep the leg straight. But again, the breath is strong. Let's all transition back into down dog split. So lower the left hand down, take that right leg back, and then step the foot forward. High lunge, so again, both arms will lift, reaching up. Feel free again to challenge your balance as you lift the gaze. This time we're going to challenge that twist a little bit more. Bring your palms together, heart center. Hook your left elbow to your right thigh. Palms together into prayer. If this is too much, go back to the first variation. Left hand down, right hand up. So this is that intermediate variation that we did before. Again, some of you are going to take that elbow to thigh, prayer twist. Breath is steady. Some of you are breathing hard. Some of you are sweating with me and thinking, gosh, yoga's supposed to be easy. It's not. You have to stay. Giving yourself a good, safe challenge here. Take in one more deep inhale. As you exhale, lower both hands down. Frame that front foot again. Let's drop the back knee down. Untuck the toes. And remember that child's pose is always an option. Place the right hand to the right thigh. We're going back into one last twist. You can stay here if you're with me. Some of you might bend this back leg. Flirt with reaching for the foot. It's optional. You can still get lengthening in the quadricep, strengthening in the hamstring just by bending the knee and reaching for the foot. And you can't find the foot. Child's pose, again, is an option. But for those of you who are with me, grab onto the foot, pause and breathe. One more deep inhale. As you exhale, lower your hands down. We're going to skip praying just because of time. So I want you to step back to plank. Step back to plank. Lower down, low plank, or to the belly if you're getting tired. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog. Last side. Send the right foot. Pick that left leg up. Taking that deep inhale. As you exhale, tap left knee to left elbow. Your first option is to stay. Second option is just to push up. The third option is to extend the leg with that push up, brush it back. Twist, take the knee up underneath the body. Extend the leg, suction cup the right foot down. Rotate right side open, rock star. You can stay here. You might dip into this, bend that left knee. Feel free to stay. Wherever you are, maintain softness in the face, steadiness in the breath, calmness in the mind. Push the leg straight. Come back to down dog split. Step the foot forward, high lunge. Back heel again, stays lifted, knee lifted. Arms rise on the inhale. Feel free again to lift your gaze, challenging your balance. It's okay to feel a little bit wobbly here, a little unsteady. Your goal is to cultivate some calmness about you as you are putting yourself in a safe challenge. One more deep inhale. As you exhale, bring those palms again together, heart center. Hook, right elbow to your left thigh, palms together. Again, remember that other variation, right hand down, left hand reaching up. So again, choose to stick with the variation that's the most appropriate for you today. Maybe this is not your workout for the day. Maybe you need to rest and take it easier. Take the hand down, your choice. As you exhale, lower your left hand down the floor, dropping that back knee down to the ground. Some of you are going to stay here. Some of you took the left hand to the thigh, push the shoulder back. Some of you bent that back leg. Maybe you find the foot, maybe not. But again, wherever you are, make sure you breathe. So again, some of you are here. Some of you are here. Some of you might be back here. Some of you are going to be in child's pose. Wherever you are, you're honoring your body. Take in one more deep inhale. As you exhale, lower that left hand again to the inside of the foot. Step back to plank. Because of time, you're going to get out of your third set of side planks. So we're going to lower down slow to the belly. Come all the way down. Take a moment to rest, either cheek to your mat, rest the arms along the sides of the body. Take a few deep exhales, a few sighs of relief. The hard stuff is over. The physically hard stuff is over. Maybe you rock your hips here from side to side as you again let go of any tension in the low back. Allowing your bones to become heavy, your muscles to soften. Let's take the chin or the forehead to the mat, your choice. Here we'll reach back. We'll clasp your hands. If you can, if not, reaching back is fine. But I want you to lift the chest, create that retraction back in between the shoulder blades, pick the legs up. Breath is moving. Your hands are clasped, squeeze the heels with palms, knuckles stretch back. You're going to reach towards the crown of the head. So we're not unnecessarily tensing up or crinkling up the neck. I want you to find that lengthening here for the neck. Again, that softness in the face. So at no point are your bottom teeth touching your top. So relax the jaw. Breathe. One more deep inhale. As you exhale, release, lower down. Knuckles grounded. Again, take a moment to rock your hips here from side to side. Some of you, it feels good to bend your knees and kind of windshield wiper the legs from side to side. Good. All right, so again, I'm going to give you same option. You can reclasp. Some of you have in your practice what we call bow. So if it's in your practice to take bow, we're going to bend the knees. Your hands are going to take the tops of the ankles, top of the feet. Maybe you take the shins. Taking that deep inhale. As you exhale, if you have the feet, push the feet in the hands, lift. Lift your gaze, taking your chin away from the chest. Maybe even add a little flexion in your feet, so putting the bottom feet up, pressing up to your heels, activating to the glutes and hamstrings. Opening here to the heart. Some of you, again, you're here in what we call locus. But wherever you are, every muscle in the back side of your body is activated. Your breath is activated. One more deep inhale. As you exhale, release. And maybe again, you rock here from side to side. Take in again, deep audible inhales, deep swirling exhales. And then we'll place those palms underneath the shoulders. Push up, so tuck your toes under, push up to plank, press straight back to down dog. So this is going to be our last down dog. So take a moment to enjoy it. Maybe again, explore movement, check in. Maybe notice a little extra freedom in your movement after we've done all those series of poses. And our next position we're going to get into is to seated. So I'm going to give you the option to get there how you will. You can step, you can hop, you can walk, you can crawl. We're going to bring both legs out in front of the body. So you can drop down the knees, come to seated, but however you may get there, get there. Taking again, both legs straight. We'll do a couple of abdominal rolls here. So you can do this with your legs straight. Some of you might need to modify, have your knees bent, your choice. So again, make this your own. We're going to roll down one vertebrae at a time. So round the back, roll down, shoulders touch the ground, arms stretch back on the inhale. As you exhale, let's lift, heel, rise without slinging the arms. Use your exhale to lift up. Hinge forward. So if your knees are bent, you're just going to take your chest to the thighs. If your legs are straight, pull up the waist. Come back up. Roll down one vertebrae at a time. So again, straight legs or bent legs. Either variation, you're moving with your breath. Some of you are going to have a hard time coming down or up, and you can just stick with the active movement. So maybe just leaning halfway down, coming all the way forward. Again, just getting to that active point where you feel like you're going to come down and then come back up. So there's options for everyone to explore this. Make this your own. Make this honorable and accessible to your body. A few more. And the next time you fold forward at the waist. Reaching fingertips towards the toes, relaxing the head down. Some of you had your knees bent, so go ahead and straighten them out. Pull the heart forward, lengthen through the spine. And then allow yourself to surrender. Maybe softening the elbows, maybe softening the neck. There is that tendency when you are folding forward to narrow your breathing. So when you check in, make sure you're not holding the breath. Make sure you're breathing in deep into these spaces that you're folding into. Make sure you're, again, finding that nice audible swirl, this calming swirl that connects your attention to present moment. So if we're really focused on the breathing, there's not a lot of space for the mind stuff. And I know with all the stuff that we're going through, it's easy to get lost in the mind stuff. So I want you to take this time, again, just to tune into your breath and quieten that chatter. Again, with each exhale, see what you might can soften. See what you might can surrender. Maybe it's a place in the body, maybe it's a thought, maybe it's an emotion. Take in one more deep inhale, and then go ahead and lift on up. Root down to your feet. We're gonna go ahead and lay down onto our back. So lower down, one vertebrae at a time. Let's pull both knees in, wrapping your arms around the legs. Gently rock here from side to side. Letting go of any tension, low back. I invite you to close your eyes as you're on your back, especially if your lights are on in your room. But if you listen closely, you should be able to just follow my direction. So with the knees tucking in close to the body, take your right arm shoulders high. So we're just going to take that right arm to the side and then ease both knees all the way to the left. See if you can take it to the ground. You might need to take some little bit of adjustments just to get them down. Maybe you lower your legs or extend them out a bit. But again, just take a moment to pause to breathe into this posture, breathe into this twist. Again, keeping your breath audible and deep. Again, being so in tune with your breath that there's not a lot of space for the mind stuff. One more deep inhale. As you exhale, bring your knees back to center. We're going to make sure that left arm is open, shoulders high, and then drop both knees over to your right. Again, breathing into your twist here. Inhaling fully. Exhaling fully. Softening what you can soften with each exhale. Again, maybe it's a place within the body. Maybe it's a thought. Maybe it's an emotion. Again, letting go of what no longer serves you. Allowing this moment to just simply be in mind, or in body, and in breath. Letting go of the mind stuff for just these few moments. And again, you can keep the eyes closed. I encourage you to keep the eyes closed. Go ahead and pull your knees back to center. Gently set your feet to the floor. Don't straighten up the legs just yet. Place the bottoms of the feet together. We're going to allow your knees to open. So moving into reclined butterfly. Just a reclined variation of butterfly, allowing gravity to do all the work for you. I invite you to take your elbows to the very edges of your mat so they're away from the outer edges of your body. Again, moving into this more open or receiving position of the body. Placing your right hand to the belly, maybe that left hand to the heart. Again, the eyes are closed. Let's all take in a deep, audible inhale together, allowing the belly to feel. And then as you exhale, side to the mouth. Let's do that again. Deep, audible inhale. Let out that exhale, nice and loud. One more time, deep, audible inhale. Your most cleansing exhale. You are welcome to stay here with the feet together. You're welcome to slide your legs down the mat, taking your heels here to the edges of the mat. You're welcome to rest the hands to the sides. But again, eyes are closed. Scanning your body from head to toe. Softening the top of the head. Softening the brow. You have this tendency to keep that brow line active. I want you to soften. Relax the temple. Soften the eyelids, soften your eyelids and allow your eyes to feel heavy as they sink back, settling into the skull. Relax the mouth. Again, you're disconnecting your bottom teeth from the top. You're relaxing the jaw. You're releasing the throat and the tongue. Relax the shoulders, the arms, the elbows, the wrists, the hands, all the way down to your fingers. Releasing here that pull from the belly to the spine. Soften your hips, the thighs, softening the knees on down to the calves, on down to the ankles, all the way down the feet, even all the way down to your toes, letting go again, of what no longer serves you, letting go of any tension that you may be holding on to. Bones, heavy, muscles soft, mind calm, just for this moment. No longer worrying about that deep breathing. Just allow yourself to move back to your natural breath. And we'll go ahead and add a little bit of movement to your fingers, a little bit of movement to the toes. Maybe you circle here the ankles and the wrists. And then we'll stretch the arms back behind you. So stretch the arms overhead. Stretch your fingers wide, spread your toes. Feel free to open the mouth wide, engaging every muscle in your body. And then pull your knees into your body. And then lay your right arm out to the side. You're going to roll to your right side into a fetal position just for a moment. And then use your top hand to press your way on up to your comfortable seat. Come on up to your comfortable seat. Take your time. Sitting up nice and tall and even on the sit bones. Here we'll lower your right ear down to your right shoulder. Chin forward to your chest. Head up, and then take your left arm over. And again, we'll round the chin forward to your chest. Lift the head up and bring your palms together, heart center. I thank you guys for sharing your practice with me today. I hope you find some calmness in your mind throughout the rest of your days in between our classes. Namaste. You broke up a sweat.
It is.
Do what?
It's not hard for me to do. I'm gonna unmute them.
Cool.
Does anybody have anything to say?
Thank you. That was great.
Thank you. Thank you guys for coming.
Thank
Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't know. Dave.
Hey.
Hey.
The beer.
Okay.
Hey, Addie.
Hey. My name.
Yes, Craig.
How y'all feeling?
Hey, Craig.
Later. Bring some pigs in a blanket to my house.
Yeah. Do what?
Oh, get off.
I was skilled.
Yes. Andy, was that
What?
Dustin?
Hold on a second.
Huh?
Thanks,
Okay.
you guys.
Take care,
Where do
Eddie.
you go? There you are. What'd you say, Amanda?
I said Dustin asked if that was scaled back.
No. You skipped around because it was short. Was it scaled back? You shortened it.
I shortened it.
It was pretty scaled.
No,
Was
I
that
said I had to scale it.
scaled? Okay.
I was a
Okay.
skilled athlete.
That was how are
You
you?
want me to say that it wasn't your hardest? I don't know what you want me to say.
I was dying.
Yeah, I know. I kind of scaled it back myself because I've been lazy all day, so it was
It's way easier when it's not 9 degrees in the
Yeah,
house.
it's not hot here.
So next time I'm going to turn my temperature up in my house. The highest it'll go for hot, so it'll be hot yoga on.
Do that too. But I miss you guys in hot yoga.
Yeah. We'll get it back.
Why do you have the leather backdrop in your behind you?
The leather couch?
Oh, I thought it was like a backdrop. I was like, you got a gimp room?
Yeah, man. That's downstairs. My mom got me that painting. I don't know what that is. It's made out of, I don't know. It's made out of moon rock.
Hi, feelers.
All right, I'm out of here. See y'all.
See you, Cheney.
See ya.
Thank you.
Craig, who do you think held a child's pose longer, me or you?
I pretty much lived in it the whole time. I fell asleep once.
I was going to try to go up on my hands, and I was like, nope. I'm going to end up on my head.
I couldn't see. It was really hard. Sorry, guys.
That was great.
Yeah, that was really good. Thank you so much, Amanda.
Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you.
Thank you.
Super
See you
good.
Thursday.
Later, guys.
See y'all.
Hi, George. Oh, she went away.
You're all going away.